So let's say you're going to build something on a circuit board and you're looking at the picture and you see, something like this, and then you've got this right here. Well, what's what and where's where? This is our circuit board, and this would be the front face of the board, in other words, where all of our parts are going to live. And this is this foil pattern of the board here. All right. Well, there's something kind of tricky about this. If I have my foil pattern like this, and I flip this over like that, that doesn't actually match where the parts are going to live. This matches where the parts are going to live. Does that make sense? So think about it like this. What do I have here? I have 6 LEDs. I have 6 resistors, 3 transistors, 3 capacitors. So if I'm looking at this board, I'm going, well, holy cow, where does all this stuff go? What's what, right? Let's start by finding the LEDs. Now, I know my LEDs are 2-wire, and I know my resistors are also 2-wire, but I know my LEDs are all down here on the bottom, because that's where the holes for the LEDs are in place. So if I put an LED right there, that's corresponding to L1. Okay? So then I would want to put R1 right above it. Okay? And I'm not going to worry about how things are actually looking if I'm flipping it over like this. I'm just going to put the part in the board. There's L1. And here are my 3.3 kiloohms resistors. So now here is R1. And it's as simple as that. We can really confuse ourselves if we start looking at the back of that board and going, oh my goodness, where does everything go? Okay, so now I got L1 and R1 placed. I'm going to solder those before I continue on. Okay, so there we go. We've got L1 and R1 placed, and now we're just going to look at this and we're going to say, all right, what's next to R1? Q1 is next to R1, and if you notice, the transistor Q1 here, all right, has that flat side, and the picture pretty clearly shows us the flat side pointing to the left. So we're going to place that on the board and then solder it in. And that's it. It's as simple as that. Once we start to place those first components, we'll know where everything else falls in order. The trickiest part is just figuring out, where does the first component go? And for that, just really look at your parts, look at the board, get that understanding of, the orientation and what parts are going to match the board. So here we've got 2 holes very close to each other. There's 6 of them. That's LEDs. Stick that first LED in there, and then you've got your roadmap. And then I like to work from left to right. Not too tough. So there it is, the finished product. If we orient it so that it's oriented like the picture, with the LEDs on the bottom, just like that.